Well, you know what's fucked up about it though? It seemed
Your
like
laugh.
Thirsty. It seemed like Thirsty Jack was gonna come back regardless, thanks to WWE. Thank you, Titus.
Oh shit. Titus.
So,
No, I'm calling Civil Right Titus.
shit, I'll call him Ruckus.
Titus Ruckus.
Ruckus
Yeah.
O'Neal. Ruckus O'Neal.
The only thing missing that damn eye.
He lost millions of dollars, millions of dollars.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what's
I wouldn't
sad?
dance, but
You know what's sad? Fred is a better person than Titus. At least he's a strong, never overweight champion. Strong overweight champion.
and that he left and bettered himself in the ring and all that stuff. We go down the line who had a better career between those two very easily. Between him and Fred. So I mean on Ruckus O'Neal. But we got we got
He got the shirt on, y'all. So
he got the
let's
shirt
not
on.
waste any more time, man.
He got the cup.
He got not
the,
one, but two reasons to bring Thirsty Jack out today.
Oh no, sir.
Oh no,
he
three.
Three. He got
that's
three
right.
thanks to the breaking news this morning.
Well, technically, two of them tie together, but
yeah, I just found out about the Tully. I don't know the whole details. I think you probably know more than me, Reese. But he missed his flight. Oh, he missed his flight. It's not a bad thing.
Well, actually, it might be he told they said they sent home.
But the floor is Thirsty Jack's. The floor is all yours. I feel bad for Cody and Titus on this one.
and Tony Khan.
Oh yeah, Tony Khan definitely.
Tony, we can share with Tony Khan. Titus O'Neal, it's like half because I know and Tony won't go in on Titus. That's a break or Reese or three-way piece. But Cody, that motherfucker's mine.
Get him.
Let me tell you the reason why I say this shit.
Get him.
All you bunch of weeaboo ass niggas, y'all voted for a person who built this goddamn company. Built this company from the ground up. Man, let me take you all this shit all the way back when he was part of the Bullet Club. Ain't this the same motherfucker who exposed Raw for papering tickets? This is the same man who broke the throne, sell a t-shirt, and got action figure. This is the same man who talk a whole bunch of shit about WWE. Don't give a fuck about y'all. All you see is ass and elbow when you left. And then, out of nowhere, Cody come back. All I see weeaboos jumping for joy, talking about, I'm so happy you never left. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh my God, you saved my life again. Oh Lord, sweet Jesus. Bunch of fucking weeaboo ass motherfuckers. And Chicago. Maybe no, I'm gonna save your ass for later. WrestleMania. Kingdom Come. All you hoes are cheering for his ass. Think that's the greatest shit ever. The purist. Myself. Thirsty Jack. Soda City Villain. Now, Kenny O'Negro. The purest trill machine. What I'm about to say, it's real, goddammit. Because y'all some dumbass motherfuckers. Y'all love to hop on Cody Rhodes' dick. And matter of fact, Cody Rhodes don't know he being pimped. You all remember that bullshit entrance from Raw? Look like a goddamn big head bobblehead for NBA Jam. But guess what? They'll throw that shit away. I remember on the graphics they used to give to him, the Cody Rhodes graphics. They took that shit away. And then, this got to be the most horrible shit I ever seen. They give Cody Rhodes a countdown for promos and match. What wrestler you know have their own countdown? Nobody. Yeah, Jericho. That's the last person you see, and that was part of his entrance because he's a free agent. But Cody, oh, what he made so special? Oh, I forgot his last name. And oh yeah, he left the big company, the same company who made NXT their bitch, the same company who embarrassed y'all. And guess what? And guess who take the fucking fall? Seth fucking Rollins. The same man who takes so many L's, he made Russell Westbrook like a fucking Malcolm X of pro wrestling. And not only that, I'm glad Seth Rollins brought this shit up. He brought up the throne. He brought up the belts and everything else with the Miz the whole 9 yards. Oh, Chicago. You think I forget about your ass? Oh, sweet Chicago. The home Chicago Bulls, the home Chicago Bears, the two team we never see the championship. The same two team we ain't even seen them be successful since Bob Saget was alive. Y'all ass cheer for Cody, who got injured. Not during the match, not in the Hell in a Cell, but training. Shout out for y'all who give me this name. I'm going to heal Iverson. And I don't need to word of 3 because I got the fucking answer. He got injured by training. Not in the middle of the wrestling match. Not in the Hell in a Cell. Training. To get ready for the match. And guess what he come out with? Barney color purple titties. Left side. And we applauding back. Well, that's showing encouragement. Oh, you know, I want to be like Cody. So he will get patted on the back for being injured, right? You know what? Fuck it. I get patted on the back while I catch a cramp while having sex, right? Where's my damn gold medal? I throw my back out of work. Where's my damn gold medal, huh? How about I got elbow in the fucking jaw playing basketball? I still keep on playing back. Where's my goddamn SB award? Hello, SB. Where's my fucking award? Oh, I forgot. I ain't get paid by WWE. Since WWE will give out all the fucking awards, right? But you want to give this bitch ass Cody, right? The American Nightmare, my black ass. But you gonna give, but you never give the Undertaker, right? The same man who eat, breathe, and embrace WWF, who been loyal to WWF since day one. Yes, we all know he came from WCW and a long time ago, but we know him as the Undertaker. Him walking in the Hall of Fame. The speech, that's a whole different story, but him walking in a Hall of Fame. Cool, great. If he would have won it, I'd be happy. Big E, a black wrestler, won the WWE Championship. He could have won that, but no, dropped the fucking ball. Like Kyle Iverson and Kevin Durant, the fucking Brooklyn Nets. Man, we know there's a damn shame that New Jersey Nets much better than Brooklyn Nets, but it's a whole different story.
Yes, sir.
But
carry on.
But Steve Austin. Now I was upset by the tournament bracket. Steve Austin match itself should be nominated. Should have won. But no, you want to give Steve Austin a segment who stunned everybody, including the Vince McMahon with that bum ass botch. But nope, what do you give it to? Cody Rhodes showing his monkey ass in WrestleMania for that one monkey ass match.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm supposed to be a fucking wrestling fan, nigga. I'm a purist. If I see bullshit, I smell bullshit. I'm not. When I see Cody, I'm not gonna give him a hug like my last name is Khan. No. I'm gonna chant AEW. I'm gonna chant AEW. I'm gonna chant Bullet Club. I'm gonna chant Jay White, Kenny Omega. I'll be damn. I'm gonna go catch me wearing a Cody Rhodes shirt, except for the Bullet Club, the American Nightmare Bullet Club. Because you know why? I like the Bullet Club Cody Rhodes, and plus it matched my Air Jordan. It matched my Fearless One kick. Cause I'm a sneakerhead. I'm sorry, dirty weeboos can't afford that shit because they're too busy buying Cody Rhodes t-shirt. I wish one of your football try to come at me. You don't know who the fuck I am. I'm the Soda City villain, bitch. So, if anybody got a plan what I got to say about a bunch of you dirty weeboos, Cody Rhodes, ball lickers, I'm gonna say like this. Y'all can kiss my Soda City villain ass. Because Cody Rhodes can kiss my ass. I don't give a fuck. He gonna bring back the Eagle Wing title. I don't give a fuck. He gonna bring that bum ass wife of his try to wrestle. You know she can't wrestle for the shit. Hell, I give more respect to Sunny before I give her ass respect. I give more respect to Bertha Faye before I give respect to Brady Rose. All my old school fans know who I'm talking about. Go watch SummerSlam '93 or '94. One of them two.
93.
Okay, '93. Yes. So
Okay.
right now,
Uh,
I'm done. Embrace the thirst.
Thirsty Jack, everybody. Welcome back, Thirsty Jack. Haven't seen him since April. Oh, fucking right. Yes. Now,
Oh,
now
Lordy.
that we got that out the way, I'm a happy guy. I'm a very happy guy. But we all going to share this experience. If Thirsty Jack is still here, we all going to share this. So, after our show on Sunday, we get to Monday Night Raw. Again, I can't talk about Monday Night Raw because I haven't seen it until I get home from work. Early in the morning, my wife said, "Did you see Titus O'Neil's promo?" I heard about it. My two brothers here, and I heard about it in the group, but I didn't see it until Tuesday. Uncut, unedited, the full promo. Titus O'Neil, you are defending a man. You are defending a man that damn near fired you for you being a gentleman and touching him. Damn near fired you on live television. Like, embarrass you. Like, you his boy. Embarrass you. And you come out and said the words. If one of y'all got it word for word, you pretty much just trying to I guess defend him doing these allegations. Really? Okay. I lost respect for you, bro. I don't give a damn how much charity work, how much community service you have been doing in the great state of Florida. I can't say no other state, but I can say the great state of Florida. I even forgave you for mouth kissing your kids on WWE pay-per-view. Because you didn't give your kids, you mouth kissing. You opened your mouth, then they swallowed their head. I like, no, whoa, hey. Get you past that. I didn't even let you slide, keyword slide, with the entrance of the Great Royal Rumble you did when you slid under the ring. I said, I was worried about you. We can't let this slide, bro. You was defending something that is degrading, disrespectful, and it just shows that we've been saying this a long time. We've been with Booker C. I'm gonna say the titles now. It shows that money is the most important thing in the world. And what I mean by that is Titus O'Neil had no pride. He had no pride at all. He pretty much threw his pride out the window. I'm going to defend where my paycheck is coming. Instead of saying the right things. It seemed like someone told him to go say that shit, but he could have said no. It's easy. That's all I got to say about it. Y'all, I think y'all saw the shit live. Y'all got to have more than I got to say. Because I'm just like this. It's on y'all.
Yeah. So, Titus, you say that in the WWE, you'll never hear people talk about politics or religion. You do remember that one of the biggest storylines WWE did at one point in time was when Vince McMahon. Yeah, that's right. Your former boss.
Hmm.
In um decided to go after Shawn Michaels to the point where he made a tag team match with Vince and Shane versus Shawn Michaels and God. Did that slip your mind there, Titus? Yeah. Oh, and when you talk about politics, wait a minute. I'm trying to remember. Wasn't there a little campaign, no pun intended, that y'all used to do called "Smack Down Your Vote"? And
Whew.
oh, and
Mm.
remember all them times when you used to have like all them actors coming out that looked like presidential candidates and all that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all see Survivor Series, WrestleMania 10 and Survivor Series 95, y'all saw that Bill Clinton look alike. And that's a fact, come to think about it, now I think I know why Vince. Now I think I know who Vince's
Don't you
real
go there.
Fallout guy
Don't
was.
you go there. Don't you go there. Bill Clinton. I'm gonna steal the
Hey,
words from Hill. Bill Clinton is a national treasure.
Yeah, yeah,
hey,
yeah.
hey, that's right. He did not have sex with the. Hey, Bill, like Shawn Michaels was in '98. He was up all night.
God damn it.
Yeah, anyway, so I'm trying to. You say that WWE is also a safe haven. I believe was another thing you said. Um, yeah, bro, that ain't work when Joe Gacy said it. It ain't working when you saying it now.
Safe haven.
Yeah, I'm
What's
like when I listen to this whole promo, I'm thinking, man, Titus, I didn't think you could embarrass yourself any worse than what like Brother Tone mentioned at the greatest world rumble when you became Titus. World slide?
I,
Like
I do got a question for y'all.
uh,
Was this the beginning of the show or was it?
yes, it was the
Beginning.
very beginning.
It was an opening, and at first, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw it, okay, this is hometown. He stand middle of the ring. I'm thinking, okay, if I get like, hey, welcome to Raw. This is my hometown. I love y'all. Cool, no problem. But now he's a WWE ambassador. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
But when he started that speech, talking about a safe haven, there's no religion or all this shit. You could feel like Beanie Siegel's song. You could feel it in the air. It was cringy. It was awkward. Even the fans, if you look back at the clip, the fans, you can hear the clap so awkwardly, like a slow, like confused clap. I'm like, wait a minute, didn't y'all have this man fight Jesus? Did he fight
It.
Jesus in the middle of the ring?
I like I said, I saw the uncut version the very next day, and like you said, it went from. They was up with like, yeah, wait, what the fuck he just say? You know,
And
like,
it was funny. And then you go to WWE.com Twitter. They all say the exact same thing. What we all been saying. They bring up the Shawn Michael and God versus the McMahons. They talk about the religions. They even talk about race, even with the one with X Pac in blackface.
wait,
So
Oh,
remember.
thanks for mentioning that one for me.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
uh,
We can get that because we remember we talked about that when they went to Peacock and we said, oh, it's a lot of shit they don't show, but of course they did. But
Piper.
yeah, oh yeah, oh God, Piper. Yeah, but he learned his lesson at the fuck Andre Giant. That's another story. Well, but
mhm.
well, my thing is this, and don't forget this. I mean, I think we did a separate live video when I said that. Do y'all remember the storyline? That everybody remember the match, but the storyline leading to this shit. You remember the words that this man said? He said he gonna start his own religion and it's gonna be McMahonism.
Yep.
Yep.
And we are all in the church of McMahonism. I used to joke about that shit back then, like, yo, you know what? He's fucking right. We go to his congregation almost every time he comes to town. I used to joke about that shit. my wife right there, she's got her ass on because I used to say, goddamn, I was a proud member. I used to fucking have bug out. This is my space days, ladies and gentlemen. I had a suit on like, I'm a proud member of McMahonism. Yeah. You know, but
Yeah.
now, now this is a different time. This is now it's open. Everybody's sensitive. You gotta be careful what you say. Blah blah. Titus, you know, now your WWE career, not the best thing to write home about. Yeah, you're a former tag team champion, but yeah, so is a lot of people. you
Yeah.
know, uh,
And 24/7 champ. Yeah. Then again,
yeah,
so
he
the
was the
other guy.
first. He was the first ever 24/7 champion. But that's nothing to write home about. Secondly, you were never good on the mic. We all remember you used to. I'm about to piss off Hill for this one. You actually signed the new Ahmed Johnson. Uh, got some balls right here, somewhere in your jaw. No, none of that. All right. Now you was doing good as an ambassador. I mean, you was doing a lot of charity work. Like, all right, this is where your legacy gonna be. You're the ambassador. You was doing a good job. Yeah, he won the Warrior Award, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so
Oh, he made sure to flash that ring.
oh yeah. But then, man, the raw thing. I just said it. You was never good on the mic. So why the fuck they gave you a microphone in the first place? And that's not. I'm about to say. We kind of let you slide WrestleMania. Oh, I haven't forgotten. You was next to Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
You was chuckling and jiving with Hulk Hogan after you was complaining about Hulk Hogan 2 or 3 years ago. You, Mark Henry, Booker T. How could Winky Dink? Oh, wait. I'm about to really bring out this chat. I'll use the Cody Rhodes word. How apropos that we got Booker T, Mark Henry, and now Titus O'Neil. All Vince McMahon boys. Not lying. Hey, if
I'll
anybody
say,
got a problem,
up until a couple years ago,
oh
you can
no,
see
Mark
where
Henry
Mark
still his,
Henry at now.
no,
Oh,
Mark Henry still his boy. He did a video for John Cena. They just didn't show it.
yeah.
He's still his boy. He's still on speed dial with Vince. If he wanted to come back, he'd come back. If he wanted to come back right now, he's like, you know what, this Tony Khan boy, he's saving too much of the year. I'm gonna go back to Vince. Please let me back in, and they gonna let his ass back in. Booker T did the same thing. Remember, he left with the TNA. Now he did a fucking spin Rooney back to WWE, and look at him, shucky ducky quack quack. So now Titus O'Neil, he goes out there in front of his hometown. It was in Orlando, right? His hometown, and do that speech. And like I just said, the whole crowd was like this. Hey, our boy is back. And then he started talking. Hey, we didn't raise you like that. What the fuck wrong with you? What? I mean, that was the part that got me because everyone like, yes, he is speaking the wait, whoa, he's speaking shit. What the fuck are you talking about? So yeah, I mean, I don't want to stay on this too long because this whole week been weird because we didn't even get to what we really like that was before we found out the other news later down the road, which was Friday. No, we're gonna go on Wednesday on AEW. Turn the Boxing Mania on live TV.
Oh, hold on, stay right here. Yeah, that bullshit.
Yeah. That's now she's fucking out because she's a fan of YouTube's Boxing Mania. But that's who you get edited and you can catch it. That show is now called Boxmania. Thanks to the main event.
Oh Lord, yeah. Because for those who don't know what Brother Tony's talking about, yeah, in that barbed wire man. Well, actually, you could pick a couple of things, but in particular, yeah. Anybody remember that spot where Jericho went for the Lion Soul, and then Kingston threw the chair up, and then yeah, that whole spot happened. Yeah. Well, there's also that. There's also the code breaker, which is the real spot we should get to. Yeah, Chris had to go for the code breaker, and the chair built itself and it actually broke his nose, like Marshall Brady.
What was that?
at a
What
football.
the spot that Hill just was talking about?
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one. Don't forget that they could not open the shark cage. That part,
Yep.
I was laughing my ass off because it reminded me of a certain thing that happened earlier, last year, with Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens could have had the key to the handcuffs,
Yep.
and
Oh
let's
god.
let's not to mention
But
years
I gotta say
ago.
to that part. Yeah, to that part though, JR did have a good cover because although I had to listen to the replay for it, it was like, wouldn't it be funny if Ruby would have switched the keys on him because she probably expected
That's what you
Ty
gotta
to
think.
come
That
to.
you gotta think that's Jr. So
Yep.
he's seen a lot of fuck ups. I was just gonna mention one fuck up when Mark Henry supposed to have took the door off, but they kind of fucked with Mark Henry by putting both hatches, real
Yeah.
hatches on the cage. And he was like, "What the fuck going on?" Because they knew it was a tape show, so it was fucking with him. But
Mhm.
but that is damn shame because the show itself was not a bad show, but it's gonna be remembered for that main event. Right? So we go past Dynamite. Impact was okay. We don't have nothing to say about Impact. Great, good show. But we gotta go to
Also,
Friday. We
great, great,
got
great episode with Jessica Havoc.
yes. But we gotta go with on Friday. We wakes up. We already know it's Friday. That means we gonna get some WWE bullshit. And what was the WWE bullshit? Vince McMahon retiring. I am split down the middle on this one. I'm going to tell you why. I think he'll know exactly why. I already said it. I said I could thank Vince for changing the industry from when before he got here and what we got now. That's about it. I will not put myself out there and say I'm going to forgive him for all these allegations that seem like he's guilty of. It's no maybe he's not guilty. Maybe someone framed him. No, it seems like this shit been going on for years. Like we just did we was kids. We was all kids when we most of the shit we find out. We was kids, so we wouldn't know shit. But the shit that we knew as adults with the Ashley, with the worker that was getting paid what $1 million, $2 million, $3 million and shit. Now we know where these budget cuts was coming from and all that stuff. So I can't just say, "Oh, thank you, Vince, for what you did for wrestling," and then try to not pay attention over here with all these allegations of you being pimp, pervert. Hey, some suck my, all that shit. And now you got more shit after that because someone else left. Was it John Leonidas or
John
John
Laurinaitis.
Leonidas?
Yep.
He left.
And John, we don't like to wish you well on your future endeavors.
But you
People
know,
power.
but you know what the most disturbing part about the whole thing? On SmackDown. Now Stephanie McMahon, when she teared up, I understand that. That's your father, that you get emotional. But before she made that speech, these weeaboos start chanting, "Thank you, Vince." Let me take off my pro wrestling purist side for a minute and let me be human for 1 minute.
There's Jack Part 2.
No. I don't think it's gonna be Thirsty Jack Part 2.
Uh,
I don't think it's Thirsty Jack. I think
All right.
I think this is gonna be Hill
Yep.
as he's the wrestler. He grew up watching this. He probably say what I've been saying, but in a different light. So go ahead.
so people chanting, "Thank you, Vince." I'm thinking to myself, okay, I know you guys heard the allegation, the graphic details of the female referee who got forced and tried to blackmail her for millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
I know you hear that. Now, the first run as a iffy because people don't know about it, or they heard about it just a little bit later. Okay, I understand. But it's been half a month, close to a month now. You should know this, and all you can say is thank you, Vince. You know what the fuck he done to Ashley Massaro on a fucking tour,
Mm-hmm.
Tribute to the Troop tour, but you're gonna know that shit to thank him. And another part, all these goddamn wrestlers thinking, thank you, Vince. Without me, Dodie ain't gonna be here. Pope, Alberto, Patron,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
all JTG.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh,
All,
the big one. Ryback. Carry on.
that's a hypocrite. But anyway,
Carry on. Because when you finish, I'm going to fuck off.
because like we knew what the fuck he did. This is different from speaking out. When I defend for Will Ospreay, there's no evidence, no nothing. Just
Mm-hmm.
he said, she said. Like, wait a minute,
Mm-hmm.
Will Ospreay got receipt. Good for him. I'm happy. But the receipt is on this man stacker than an old school Walmart receipt in your drawer. That's how much receipt you get. That's a lot of goddamn receipt. That's thicker than a damn notebook receipt. But still, you
Mm-hmm.
can't thank you, Vince. And I will be sick if Dodie put out "Thank You Vince" T-shirt on Dodie's shop.
Oh. I think they was. I think they was gonna do something. I'm not gonna come here and say they are. I think they was gonna do something. And let me add on something because I like that. And like I said, I just said, I thank you for changing the wrestling business. Because if you go, people, you don't believe me. I used to watch on sports, on classic sports, how wrestling used to be. On ESPN, how AEW used to look, how WWE on Mass Regard used to look, all that stuff. Wrestling was pretty much go to arena, you could smoke, drink, and the wrestlers be in one little spotlight, the crowd would be dark, and you're watching it, and you shut the fuck up, and you watch it, blah, blah, all that. The interviews was probably the most entertaining of the fucking show instead of the wrestling. I don't know how y'all motherfuckers before me watched wrestling back then, but, it was crazy. I thank you for that. Now, if that's what y'all saying, thank you, Vince, I'm okay with that. But y'all saying thank you, Vince, not giving a fuck about what he did. Like when he came out, it said, then, now, forever, together. And then his little leprechaun jump off the stairs and shit. And y'all like, hey, yes, forever. Y'all some sick motherfuckers. Honestly. Now, and also, this is not a speaking out thing because there's still people that's suffering from that speaking out and shit. Vince could go home and go to sleep and not give a fuck. Vince could go home and say, oh, well. It's people like Murray Scroll, who we already said, Velveteen Dream, hell, what's his name? Mr. Powder Protein Stealer, Mike
Michael
Elgin.
Elkin.
He got his thing, so he fucked that up. There's a lot of people, even Tessa Blanchard last week just came back. She was on that speaking out thing, and she still suffering. So
I don't know about that
Vince,
part because she wrestled, but
she
one
fucked
person
up.
one
She kind
person
of
did.
fucked. She's still fucked up because with that type of talent, you can't get booked nowhere. She got booked. I think she got booked there for a charity case. You can't get booked nowhere. Nowhere. That's
Only
fucked up.
one place she can get booked at. Well, two places: Puerto Rico and XPW.
If she go to HPW, she wants to stay home. There's nothing hardcore about Tessa Blanchard.
We can say the same thing about Tara.
No. I know Tyra hardcore. I know that. No, that's for sure. She's hardcore. But Tessa Blanchard ain't a hardcore. I mean, she could go. Don't get me wrong. If the circumstance, she could go, but can she do that on a nightly basis? No.
Yeah, nah.
No. She's a
Well,
Blanchard. She's a Blanchard. Also, not just a Blanchard. She also was trained by Magnum TA. You are a fucking wrestler. No, that's just my opinion. That's my
I would,
opinion.
I,
She
I
could prove
wish,
me wrong.
I wish I wish I could say the same about Joey Ryan, but his show got canceled on August
Oh
19th.
God.
Oh.
You know the talent August 19th, right?
Not only that, don't forget he had a share on Bar Wrestling. That's done. He came to work at Disneyland. Thanks to you motherfucker. The man was trying to have a damn 9-to-5 job. Y'all fucked it up for him. Ain't that the penis guy? That's the penis guy in Disney. The penis guy. No, that's fucked up. All right, it's still motherfuckers that's suffering for this speaking out. Vince, I mean, if he didn't give a fuck back then with Snooker, you think he gonna give a fuck about how y'all feel? Yeah, he'll go to sleep in his big ass house, probably his big ass bed, looking at TV, and still counting money because he still got ownership of WWE.
Um,
He's not.
I'll-
No, he's not. He's not a board. I don't know if he's still a board member, but he still got revenue coming to him from WWE. Because like the peanut, no, the Peacock deal,
mhm.
that library is owned by Vince, not the board members. That shit's owned by Vince. So whatever money they make, subscribers that they get, I don't know how the hell they know who's watching WWE off that shit, but he gets percentage. So, hey, he gets to go home, sleep, don't give a fuck. But the other people are still suffering, you know. And and I ain't talking about the wrestlers. I'm talking about the victims of this situation because, you know, like you said, these weebles will find you and then attack you. Like you will leave Vince McMahon alone. I'm sorry, I gotta say it because it's funny how we say it. He's our national treasure. How dare you? Fuck that. That's Vince. That's Vince and Katie McMahon. God damn it. Leave him alone. No. Give him all that smoke. Fuck that.
You know, I just thought something though, Tone. You know what all them fans he just impersonated remind me of? Arsenio and Harlem Nights.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the crying man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be for Halloween.
But yeah, but I'm gonna make this quick because we still got even more to talk about, believe it or not.
Oh man,
But
it's been a hell of a week.
yeah,
Oh God.
but
Yes.
yeah, I can't say that we didn't see this one coming because all this heat coming down on Vince, it was only just a matter of time that either he was gonna leave voluntarily while he still had the chance, or he was gonna be forced into leaving.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and truth be told, we all knew that this year was going to be his final year. But at the same time, it was like for a longest time, Vince really thought he was untouchable. And the sad part is that if he lived and actually worked a lot more professionally than he did, he would undeniably have one of the greatest legacies ever. But unfortunately, all of his crookedness done caught up to him to a point where now
Tarnish.
you in that position of which part of Vince do you want to remember? Do you want to remember the revolutionary Vince? Or are you going to remember the cutthroat, dirty, underhanded Vince that
Okay.
probably had more skeletons to cause than you want to remember?
That's where I'm at right now. That's what I said at the beginning of this. That's where I'm stuck at the half part because I'm going to remember Vince for the revolutionary part because as long as I'm going to watch wrestling, it's going. You know what I'm about to say is my favorite saying of all time. Wrestling is a recycling bin, and I'm going to see something that going to remind me of old school WWE somewhere else on WF, and it's going to be because of Vince or what Vince did. And let me say this: the wrestling business as a whole is cutthroat. As a whole, all of those old ass fucking goddamn promoters back then, and all those old ass promoters not that long ago, and all these promoters now are some cutthroat. We see it not just in the States. He'll help me out here. New Japan. We got the Kuzas in fucking wrestling.
Yeah.
It's not the first time, but they in the big now. They in the major league of Japan wrestling. They in New Japan. You know, so it's just like now. Only thing that's going to tarnish Vince McMahon, like I said, is these allegations coming out. But I'm telling y'all, and I said I'm going to keep saying this. When that man go, when God grabs him and they said, all right, you called me out once. Now it's my turn. I'm going to grab you. Come on up. It's a sad day in the wrestling business. But that's it. Nobody really going to cry a river. Like they would have if they didn't know these allegations. You know, I'll tell you right now, the wrestler, if we didn't know these allegations, and say, let's say these shits come out after he passed away, not while he's still here. We didn't know none of this shit. I'll tell you right now, the wrestling world would have stopped. Like Michael Jackson, when Michael Jackson passed away, the world stopped. And I know the world stopped when fucking Cartoon Network announced that Michael Jackson passed away. So,
Oh my God, that was huge.
so the wrestling world would have stopped. And I guarantee you, we didn't get all this shit. Even organizations like Impact, hell, AEW, LLW, GCW, New Japan, All Japan, Noah, all of them would have
even AEW.
All of them would have gave him a 10-bell salute. Is he gonna get it now? I don't know. But
WWE.
Yeah,
WWE. That's about it because that's he created it. He didn't create, but he helped. He kept the family. You know what I mean? Anyway,
Yeah.
you know. But at the same time, though, that's why I'm in the middle with what Reese just said. What is he gonna be remembered for? Me, revolutionary. Yeah, he cutthroat. He was. Let's not forget Black Saturday.
Yep.
Let's not forget the people he
Yeah,
grabbed from
me.
each territory and shit. And WrestleMania came along and shit. Let's not forget. You gotta grab your competition by the throat and squeeze the life out of them. Let's not forget it. All right, he was in wrestling business, not just wrestling, but business is a cutthroat situation. Like, even though Tony Khan trying to work with everybody, the motherfucker's he cutthroat. He's cutting throat. Like we can talk about Forbidden Door all day. We all know, and it was unbalanced as shit. Unbalanced shit. And New Japan did not get the great trade that they should got. Hopefully they get a good World Tag League, but that's another story. Wrestling business is a cutthroat business. You can't be nice. You can't be the nice guy. You be the nice guy, you turn into the mat. You turn into a walking mat. You can't.
Well, some the indies. Well, I don't know how the indies work, but some indies.
If you think about this with the indies now compared to 10 years ago, the indies now is making money.
Yeah.
Thanks to. If I ever found a positive part for all these releases during the pandemic and now, is that the indie companies is getting more money because everybody wants to see these guys wrestle. It's an indie company in New York that Fandango just became champion of, and they had a fucking packed gymnasium just because there's a former WWE guy in there. We got an indie show coming this weekend that's gonna have Brian Pillman on it, and the chick from Impact that's with Tasha Steele. They sold out.
Oh, Savannah Evans.
Yeah, they sold out like that. Like the indie circuit is making money compared to 10 years ago when you'd be lucky to get 300 people or 100 people.
Let's see.
Now indie people getting like 1,000, 2,000 people. You know, that's a lot for especially a small indie company that's trying to get up there. Like DPW. DPW, their first show only had 50 people. Their last show had 2,000.
Yeah, and I watched the first show, small gym training room, and then now good packed area. So
the Defiant Wrestling, I watched their first show, 30 people. Look at them. They won one of the top indie companies in the West Coast, possibly in the States. Possibly one of the top 5 in the States. And they getting close to 3,000 people, and they had to change their venue. Just like PWG. PWG was in the Elks Lodge. Now they're in the old theater. Because they had to add more seats. It's a different time. So again, do we give Vince this credit too? Because hey, thank you for releasing these guys. Because guess what? You helped us get money by us booking them.
I mean, Vince.
Yeah, I don't know where his legacy is, but it's like a 3-part legacy now. You got thank you. You got damn, that was dirty, but it's like a blueprint to learn from. And you got this right here, what we got going on right now.
I can easily compare this man to R. Kelly because
Wow.
if you think about
Well,
it, except for the peeing part, and you slept the shit somebody who don't like the Chicago Bulls, but
how we know?
okay, that's a good question. Except for slapping, except when this man slapped somebody because they like the basketball team, in which that's fucked up. But because people love R. Kelly, and I will bet
Oh my,
25
yeah.
cents that somebody out there right now listen to R. Kelly, just like someone right out there supporting this man, even though they know the allegation, but they're still going to support Vince McMahon or wear a T-shirt. And okay, you made your point, but
Well,
but
I listen because I don't feel like changing my playlist. It just come on and say, "Fuck, it's a good song."
damn it, you could okay, you could have dodged that shit.
I couldn't. No,
or
no.
or if you
I'll
watch the
be
Space Jam, the
right.
original.
I'll be a hypocrite going and say, yeah, fuck R. Kelly. Yeah, but again, that's another situation. This is not. He's not wrestling, but I get where he's going. I get where he's
Yeah,
going. So go ahead, man.
yeah, but it's like that. But Vince McMahon legacy. Let me put my wrestling cap on.
There you go.
Yes, he revolutionized pro wrestling. Even though he's the biggest biter, he bite off from ECW, he bite off Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, he bite off
WCW.
WCW pop culture, everything else.
Oh God.
But this man is a businessman. He's a cultural icon.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me get off this shit before I sound like one of them weeboos. Let's get back to the real shit. We're not going to forget what this man have done and did. Allegation, and let's not forget all the storyline he did. Hell, to this day, and thank God this storyline have not gone through.
Oh God! Don't please don't talk about. Please,
Oh, I'm
better
gonna
not be
bring it up.
Stephanie McMahon one.
Incest. Incest.
Oh,
Matter of fact, this ain't the first time. This is the second time. The other one was the pirate wrestler, and
It's Katie Lee.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
well,
Yeah.
you know what's fucked up? It's fucked up that we give him shit for that, but WCW did it first.
With the Ric Flair and David Flair and the Stacy Keibler.
Yeah.
Almost.
No, they went through it. They just changed it with Stacy Keibler. That's supposed to be Charlotte. Charlotte supposed to come in.
Was it a video? Was it an interview about that?
Wait a minute. Yeah, because wait a minute. Was she even illegal enough for that?
Get my point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're going to make that a whole... They brought in Reed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They're going to bring in Charlotte. Remember, Charlotte is either the middle or the like Rick got 4 kids.
Yeah,
David was the oldest. I think either Charlotte's the second or the third. And
she's third.
Reed's the baby.
Yeah.
They brought in Reed. They're gonna bring in Charlotte. Charlotte got cold feet. So they had to change the whole damn thing. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's crazy right there.
That's sick.
Ooh, and you know what? If they been whipped with that, WWE superstars, wrestlers, like all them women wrestlers, they go brought that shit up, and her character will be destroyed on promos.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And remember, her name is Ashley, not Charlotte.
Ashley Flair.
Yeah.
Ashley. Wait, how, it's not. They don't pronounce it Flair. It's
Fleer or something.
Flair.
Ashley Flair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I got that
Flair.
Flair.
Crazy because it's like the last thing you got some mucus stuck right. Either stuck right here, can't come out. But I mean, that's I like it. It's we gotta get past this real quick. So
because we got even more craziness to talk about because
Tony.
Last night.
Wait. I like that one. Let's do a little quick thing about Tony Khan.
These all tie in because that'll go into
Let's
get to
Tony and segue because I know where you're going.
Wait, before we get to that one, can we talk about the tweet? It's like an introduction.
Yeah,
Because
that's how we go. That's how we do
okay,
it.
okay.
We gonna
So
take
I
those two
read. So
the
everybody don't know
segue.
the tweet. So I saw the tweet. So he said Harvey Dent died. Batman. No, Harvey Dent died. The Joker take over or something like that.
Yep.
And Batman come in to cover the Harvey Dent legacy. So I sit there thinking to myself, okay, as a comic book fan, all of us three comic book fan, I had to put this shit together. Like, wait a minute, did you just call yourself the Joker and you call this man Harvey Dent and you call Nick Khan Batman? If that would be the case, Joker died a couple of times, and now like that, hold up, Joker's on the run. Like this,
Not only that,
this
not only
Tony
that
Khan.
one. That's what he was. Yeah,
Mhm.
he sniffed the cocaine. Now, not only that he said he was the longest reigning CEO now, and
Yep.
I think it was me, you, and Jaquez, and I said, so you was here before my man from Impact because he took over the company in
True.
2016,
Then
Yeah,
and he's still in charge. Yeah, we all say fuck the owl, but he's still in charge. So he's just not outgoing like you and fucking Vince, you know. So my thing with Tony Khan, and I listen. I always say he's one of us. He's not professional of a big, to be a boss. He's a fanboy. It's obvious he's a fanboy. Like there's footage of him being a fanboy. He was at the G1, one of the G1 supercars in California. He was in Ring of Honor with the Bullet Club shirt on. You know, there's footage, but
yeah,
he's not. I think he needs the right people next to him that hey, you need to look at how Vince's life is going and don't fall in those traps, or don't be like, oh look how Eric Bischoff was when he tried the same thing and he failed. Don't fall for those traps because yeah, Vince is retiring, but his daughter is just as fucking, I can say, smart enough to run the business. And hell, knowing Stephanie, you got Triple H who eats, breathes, sleeps this fucking business. I don't mean to copy his fucking his promo, but the motherfucker does. He's a big fan of the business, and he learned from Chief Strongbow and all those guys
yep.
that's before him and shit. So
Killer
he knows this
Kowalski
stuff.
trained him.
Yeah, trained him, Kill Karofsky trained him. He knows this shit. So you think she's not gonna use and I don't know what influence Nick Khan got, but whatever. Be careful. Focus on your fucking company. Yeah, you can do savage shit, but your timing was fucked up. Like that was like fucking 5, 10, 15 minutes after we all found out Vince was retiring. And you gonna say some shit like that. I like then I said, you know what? Some people are gonna take this shit seriously. They're gonna take this shit too serious. It was a joke, but that was bad timing on the joke. And I get it. Like, yo, I get it. Everybody thought you didn't belong here. You had a chip on your shoulder. You and all that shit. We all know this. We all had like a situation where someone said you can't do something and you're doing it just to prove them wrong. We get it. But your timing, I would have waited. Like, yo, your tweet Friday should have been about Rampage. Instead of saying that shit. And then we go into the segue of all segues, Saturday.
Yeah. So let's bring that one because I noticed something was off in the gut, Cal. Because I'm watching the 0 hour, and we
Mm-hmm.
get to the 6-man tag, and I'm noticing the Prince out there, and I'm like, hold up, wait, why is the Prince out there not towing?
uh-huh.
So now gears are spinning, and then the opening match of the actual pay-per-view is Gresham defending the world heavyweight title against Claudio.
The first match.
Yeah,
Your world
Yeah,
title is the first match. Ring of Honor only did that a couple times, which was all tag team title matches. But that was like for the ladder match, which was one of the greatest ladder matches on Young
Ladder War,
Bucks. Yeah, and then and
SCU's,
SCU and the
Briscoes, and the
Briscoes,
Hardys.
all that. Those, yeah, that's. But this was a first, which I kind of told you that since they had no story
yeah.
anyway. But now we gonna get a rematch. But I didn't. Again, I didn't get to watch it because I was on the road. But I think Chris said it first, and then a lot of people started going under it that they was out of sync. It did not look. It did not look like the Grisham style match, even though they tried. Caution missed some steps, missed some cues. I'm going on YouTube. You know, some people see it differently. Oh, it was great, blah blah. You go watch the highlights, you see where they had no chemistry at all. Like,
I watched the match. I watched that one, so I gotta go back and watch the whole entire thing. I fall asleep from work. So,
okay,
but anyway, but I watched the match and it doesn't feel like a world championship match. It felt like a
mm-hmm,
open match of regular Ring of Honor. Now, if it's
mm-hmm,
a TV show, okay, I get
right,
it. It's a regular TV show. But this feel like I'm watching a open match for pay per view, and it was like it wasn't feel like a 10 minutes, like a little bit 12 or 13 minutes or 14
yeah,
minutes, but
yeah.
the match itself, it was good, but it doesn't have that emotional punch. It
It,
felt
it,
like
it
a regular match, and
yeah. I
it
would say,
was
like you
a
said,
funny match.
it didn't feel like a title match. It felt like like an opener match, like the match where two people supposed to set up the fans to get excited. But this is your world champion, and I kind of get where the news happened today comes in because, like, yo, this is your world champion, and this is where we come in because we all talk about this shit. Like, yo, he's been Ring of Honor world champion since
December.
since last year, and with the exception of unless you watch wrestling, he worked PWG, Progress, all that stuff. But
Terma.
right, so, yeah, his little promo. I think that's he gonna do some big things with his promotion now. Now, if he don't go to Impact or Japan, he's gonna do something with his shit. But my thing is this: that match and Gresham going cursing out Tony Khan.
It's gotta be more to the story
Oh
because
yeah,
I look at two articles, the one with the cursing that one, but the other one he did talk to Tony Khan, but it was short. That we say it was short, and then he don't know if he like him or not. So it was kind of like an awkward position between Tony Khan and Jonathan Grissom. And for him to cuss out Tony Khan, and after that he went out of AEW Ring of Honor, something must have happened between these two
mm-hmm,
because he lost the title. And plus, I've noticed what everybody's saying. He did not wear the traditional headgear and a jacket.
mm-hmm.
He just come out with a t-shirt and an outfit. And he not part to the fans. The only time he do that, it was in a championship match. No, the only time he don't wear the outfit, it was in a regular match. That's it.
Regular match, a house show, some shit.
Yeah.
If it's a title match and it's supposed to be the big match. Like first of all, this is pay per view, so you're coming all out in a pay per view. I don't give a fuck if you the open match or the main event. You're coming all out. You're doing something different. And he ain't come out with the octopus or the flag.
Nah, just
He
shirt.
came
Nope.
with just the belt. And something like you said, it's more than a story, but I think we said this in our early days of video. Whatever's in the dark at AEW is gonna come out to the light because even though we got Thirsty Jack here, I know we all know how you feel about Cody. If y'all missed it, go back. But from that point on, I did say that when he got WrestleMania on your live hill, there's something going on in AEW that for fucking one of the fallen fathers that create AEW to leave, something's up. And now you take one of the best technical wrestlers in the world, and you had money. Trust me, you had money because you would have my money for a Bryan Danielson Jonathan Christian match. That Bryan Danielson's on his way back. We could have had that match. And possibly a technical three-way dance because Zack Sabre Jr. want to come, and now he want to face both of them. And we might not get it. Not in the AEW ring anyway.
You know what? You make it that AEW, that Ring of Honor, but either Impact, well, scratch that. Either New Japan or Termas. You'll get one of them too.
Mm-hmm. That's why I think it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But that's money in your pocket. Tony. And if it's not, if it don't look like it's Jonathan Grisham's fault and it's Tony Khan's fault, as bright as this fucking light come on, AEW. I hope y'all have nothing. I hope there's nothing like some scandalous shit because I'm gonna bring up somebody else. Thirsty Jack don't like. If what MJF said from you, I still think it's work. Is actually true. Yeah, you are building XWE guys more than talented got day one people or other guys. Like John Grisham's not an XWE guy, so I can't put him there. But he's one of the best in the world, and that's how you treat your champion. So that's all I'm gonna say on that one.
And then on top, and then as if that wasn't enough, then we find out why Tully Blanchard was not at the card down. We find out that apparently he's done with AEW ROH as well. Now, people were saying that there could have been flight issues, that he could have had issues with his ministry and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I'm thinking there's more to that story because yeah, all of a sudden, yeah, you like unavailable for a show, and you just had him up on Rampage Gresham when Gresham turned on Lee Moriarty and then beat him in the world's title match.
Mm-hmm.
Now, all of a sudden, yeah, less than a week later, Blanchard's not even in the company.
You had Tully Blanchard Enterprises built. Let's not forget this. Tully Blanchard was part of possibly one of your best heel factions at the inner circle of the Pinnacle.
Yes.
He came in to be Sean Spears' manager. They built the Pinnacle. He pretty much, to me anyway, when our FTR got there, who was the first one by FTR? Tully Blanchard and R. Anderson, one of the best damn tag teams in the business history.
Team that they modeled themselves after.
Exactly. So you had that, and then you disagree with me or not, but you downgraded him to Ring of Honor, and he was gonna work with it. He's like, okay, all right. This is gonna be Tully Blanchard Enterprises. I got Big Brian Cage. I got these two big monsters next to me. All I need is one more person. And you had the Ring of Honor World Champion. They would have been set. That fucking faction would have been set for a couple more months. Maybe the rest of the year. Maybe the whole year. Like, because we got to remember, John and Grisham they still got a faction called the Foundation.
Yep. Yeah.
And John Grisham with the Foundation, he could bring in, I don't know, what's his name? Chris Brooks, I think his name, or Tracy, Hot Sauce Tracy. He could come back, do some matches in Ring of Honor. Titus, not Titus O'Neil.
Titus.
Yeah, he could come back. He even though he got ass with by Suzuki, but he could come back. He's part of the Foundation, but that's not gonna work. So, and then like you said, you just saw him on Rampage. He was on Rampage this past Friday when Castro did his promo, and they pointed at them. They was all standing right there. And yeah, I did see that, and I was wondering, was that Prince or not? When you said that's Prince, like that's Ring of Honor legend. If anybody don't know who Prince, what's his name is, the manager.
Prince Donna. Yeah.
If you don't know who that is, go do your Ring of Honor research. Do your Ring of Honor knowledge study. And you didn't announce him. You announced everybody. You announced it, Davari. You gave Davari a vignette, and you can't announce the Ring of Honor legend.
Yeah, and let's remember that. And let's not remember this is the same dude that let's see. Who's it? Wasn't Moose a part of the embassy at one point in time?
Moose,
Um,
uh,
Yeah.
uh,
I don't think
Moose,
so.
Cedric, ACH,
Stokely.
Stokely, uh, um, 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 Caprice,
Oh yeah, Coleman Caprice.
Roger
Champa.
Strong, Roger Strong for a short time, Champa. Dude, the list
Hell,
goes on.
even Claudio.
Claude,
Yeah,
Claudio, Chris Hero. The names go on his clientele. Between now, you want to know Ring of Honor manager legends. He's one. Sweetie, the Truth Martinez,
Yep.
goddamn,
Maria.
Yep.
oh God, Maria, Maria. The list goes on. So I mean, you come on now. Don't disrespect. Announce these motherfuckers. Announce them. He probably did get a good ooh ah from the crowd when they saw him, but I still think he deserves an announcement. Come on now, that's just disrespectful. But
Yeah.
back to the whole thing about this John Grisham, like yo, it's like this week of wrestling. All I needed to hear this shit. Now you just lost a talent, a good talent, big time. To me, I know some people don't like Grisham because he like a short little mini mouse wrestler, but don't judge a book by its cover. He's one of the best damn wrestlers in the world.
Hey, he married to Jessica Jordan Grace.
Oh, and that too. Good lord, oh man, what kind of stretching going on there? But good lord, shit. David Hill,
You talking about me talking about last time. Uh-huh.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying you put it in my head, and
See, see how
Kirby
see
Center.
how Hill is about Nikita Lyons. That's what you use about Jordan Grace.
I'm just saying that woman is she is very proud of her body.
Yes, very
Very.
indeed.
But yes, yeah, I think that's not how that's not how we go finish this off because the death for dishonor.
Yep.
A lot of good matches though. A lot of good matches.
But let's get into the one that FTR Briscoes. We
Tag,
knew this one was going. We knew this one was going to be, and I gotta say that
yeah,
this
I
should have
gotta say
been.
this.
I gotta say that this should have been the main event because yeah, I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah,
anything was topping that damn match. So,
yeah. After what like what you just said, that was we were just talking about the opening match and we were surprised, blah blah. But after seeing that main event, okay.
yeah.
But at the same time, this is what I think about the title match. The title match, like Hill said, it didn't seem like a title match. It seemed like a goddamn opening match at a house show or something. And if you go do that, then I would have made that. I would have made the World Heavyweight title the semi-main event,
Yes.
and then made the tag team championship because there's no if ands or buts about it. The Briscoes need to be in the conversation, need to be in everybody's mouth as one of the best damn tag teams in the world. SCR, they better be in your damn category, the best tag team in the world. And goddamn, I mean and that's not even just talk about that. Let's talk about the end of the match. Now I'm seeing Cassione and Wheeler coming out, and I don't know, was they trying to pose with them or was they challenging FTR?
I think they might challenge him. Well, it's a big question mark because I think
Yeah.
Dax he tore his labrum.
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. Remember, because they have had shoulder issues in the past.
But you know, speaking of Dax, since we're gonna keep on talking about controversial week, Dax went the hell off on his press conference. He pretty much cursed out the Jim Cornette. I don't know what Jim Cornette said about FTR, but Dax went the fuck off, and Cash walked away. Cash said, "The floor
And
is yours." He walked away.
I was about to say, like, and I'm about to say, because usually, like, Cornette's high on FTR, so.
I don't know what
So
he
it must
said,
was either he was going off on the Briscoes or whether he was going off on the latest AEW thing or whatever. But
or I think knowing this that promo that Dax did last week did get some people up in the buzz like, okay, all right, we get it. Your daughter, but you put her in too many of your promos now. You don't need it. Like I'm not me. I'm just saying what I'm reading here.
Yeah.
Some people saying that you you getting the respect you deserve. You don't need to keep on putting your daughter in the damn the promos so you get cheered. You know what I mean? That's I like okay. I kind of see where they're going, but at the same time, if it's working, keep going. Shit, fuck it.
Yeah.
I
If it's
do it for my
working, go.
daughter. My
You know,
daughter.
he said I go front like an 8-year-old girl. I was laughing my ass off. I heard that shit. I was like, he just said he go front like an 8-year-old girl.
Yeah. I was kind of mixed on that line, but it was like I didn't know whether I wanted to laugh or was like, all right, I'll just keep it in the context of like, oh,
I was
like
was
he's
laughing my
fighting
ass
for his
off.
daughter, but
I
but
was laughing
still,
my ass off.
but anyway, on the important part of it, like wrestling, they always just like with movies, they say sequel usually doesn't pick pair up to the original.
Mm-hmm.
This was one of those rare cases where the sequel actually outdid the original.
Mm-hmm. That's a rare in wrestling. A rare in wrestling when you get a good match. I got one on top of my head because I could talk about it all day. Um, AJ Styles Nakamura Wrestle Kingdom classic. AJ Styles Nakamura WrestleMania not such a classic.
Yeah.
Shitty.
We had to wait to what Extreme Rules for them to finally have a good match 1-on-1. That was like a couple months down the road, and that was like and that match was not even better than the Wrestle Kingdom. No, so but the Briscoe FTR, I told y'all this. Those are some country boys that just like to fight. Those are some country boys that like to fight and drink. And it seemed like that should have been a fucking fight at a bar somewhere. Them jumping off of pool tables, giving somebody the damn doomsday device. I can't say nothing bad about FTR versus Briscoes. Not gonna say.
Except that the only thing I can think of is that the match eventually had to end at some point. That's about the only bad part about it.
Yeah, that, and I'm gonna say that we're not gonna get the Briscoes back in Ring of Honor. Thanks to Warner Media.
Yeah.
They're not gonna let them back. They're not gonna let them not on their TV show. You can do whatever you want per view. We're not gonna let them come on our TV show because let's get this straight. And especially anybody that's a Briscoe fan, Jay will slip. Jay is gonna slip.
No, he's a changed man because he did hang out with Polo del Mari. She's a drag queen manager for NWA. I think you've seen before.
I probably did, but this okay. This is why I say I think Jay, especially Jay gonna slip. Because if the rivalry is good, he gonna make it personal. And the only way Jay can make something personal if he go cross that line. If he go cross that line, Jay will go the fuck off. He gonna forget that he's not at the barn. He gonna forget that he's not at the barn. He's in front of the damn TV folks. He gonna say, "You bitch ass motherfuckers don't want to." You know his mouth is worse. Oh hell, it's worse than mine. It's worse than Sailor.
It's the Briscoes.
Exactly.
So
I mean, think about this. It wasn't personal impact. Nothing in Impact was personal. He was he was on his P's and Q's, and plus he was taped. So he could have went off, they edited the shit out. But we talking about if he comes to AEW live on Dynamite. Live microphone. That's like giving New Jack a live microphone. Are you fucking kidding me?
wait, they did give Scott Steiner a microphone and he did well.
Sometimes.
Scott Steiner could barely talk.
Oh, we ain't gonna do respect the national treasure now, goddammit.
Yeah.
You know what? I ain't gonna say he's not a national treasure because his math bugs me out. To this day.
We gonna talk about that damn math. Fuck all
strange thing is he was actually right when I did that. I actually did the numbers and I was like,
like everybody's like, like slow down. Listen to what he said. I'm like, shit, holy shit, he's right. So you gotta get a cat like, he's fucking right. You know, at first, because the way he talked, the motherfuckers thought he didn't know what the fuck he's talking about. That's that good Michigan University education. Yeah. So
Yeah, but also the goal for the pay per view too. Will you to Dan Garcia? Yeah.
Classic match.
Okay, okay. My question for both y'all, because I had to like get the quick snippet of the pay per view. Did that match steal the show, or did the female steal the show?
Ooh,
Not
damn.
we're not counting the main event. We're not counting the
I
main
know,
event.
I know. But damn.
Yeah, because
Now
remember we
you put me on
said,
the spot. Yeah.
one of those two was going to steal the show.
Yep.
Both.
I actually put three because I was like, I was also counting the tag match because, but this is the thing that like Ring of Honor, this card was so good. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the three matches, we knew that all three of the matches were going to be good, but it was like, which one will be the biggest show stealer? And it was like, man,
How about this, Reese? You
yeah,
said this last week. We can go back to YouTube and go back to it. You said this
yeah,
last week. Each match from the beginning is going
yeah,
to step up,
yep,
follow that, follow that, follow that.
uh,
And Hill said the worst match is going to be the first match.
yep.
Damn it, Ring of Honor. Damn it, Tony.
Y'all
Pay
listen,
us.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I got to say this, like, even though it was advertised last moment, even the Dragon Lee versus Roosh match.
Well, listen, they're brothers.
Oh
They're
yeah,
brothers. So they know
well,
each other. They can call the
yeah,
match. They can call the match in the ring in Spanish right there in front
bro.
of everybody and do their thing. I was surprised
Uh,
Dragon Lee even came. I thought he's not going to show up.
yeah.
Honestly, I thought he's not going to show up for Ring of Honor or AEW. But my thing is now I'm going to say this: Dragon Lee he's going to join with Andrade
I'll
and Roosh.
apply. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel it.
I can see
I
that.
mean, they was together. That's the hold on, Nick. Am I right?
Yeah.
That's the original Los Ingobernables.
With Kenny King.
No. That's the factional. That's Ring of Honor.
Oh, damn. Okay, gotcha.
Los Ingobernables before Naito took over and with the they Pong.
Brought the
Los
Japan division.
Ingobernables was Andrade, who was
El Samba.
El Sombra.
El Samba.
El Saba, Roosh, Dragon Lee, and Naito. And homeboy that changed on Bullet Club, he went there too. Remember, Bullet Club had itself a Mexican, and then he traded on them with the Los Ingobernables. So, yeah, they could.
A
That'd
Scorpion.
be awesome. Was it?
Was it Scorpion or Perov?
I think Parral. I think. I think. I'm not sure. I haven't seen him in a long time, but I know he turned on Tama, and that's why Tama did not like Los Ingobernables for a long time.
Oh,
For
yeah.
a long time. Yeah. I mean, that's why. Like, let me ask y'all what was the match that stole the show, because each, like I said, y'all called it last week. Each match after is going to like follow that. No, you follow this, follow line. And then the main event said, we're going to dust all y'all asses. Don't worry about that. So
Yeah.
it was, I mean, I saw the ladies match.
Yeah.
God damn, that woman, Serena D, give her a fucking title. Oh my God.
Yeah. Like I said, I think if she don't get either the TBS title or the AEW Women's title, yeah, she's definitely getting a rematch with Mercedes because
Yeah.
she had to work with that. Yeah, but
I
she definitely
lost
getting
that
the title before. She definitely getting the title before the end of this year.
one. Well, yeah, I definitely lost that one because I thought they were going to pass it on to her.
Yeah.
But Mercedes don't play, man. She's a badass. But when I saw Willie Euler, I knew it was going to be good when Willie Euler brung up the car accident. Like, oh, no, you did not go there. And Gracie said, Garcia said, I don't even want your belt. I just want to take it so I can break it on dynamite. I was like, oh, okay, we're going there. Let's get it. And damn, he won with a fucking roll up.
Yeah.
The most devastating move in wrestling today, a damn schoolboy roll up. With all that shit. But, I mean, I think I agree with William Regal on this. I think William Regal said it during the show. Give it 3 to 4 years, they gonna be the major players in AEW. Yep. Somewhere else probably, because Daniel was already the PWG champion.
Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I said, that job that Yuta did over at Super Juniors, I was like, oh, that just brought his game up
Oh
tenfold
man,
easily.
tenfold. Like yo, this is my thing with people. Like when people go to Japan, Japan teach you how to work. like
Yeah.
they teach you how to fucking work. Like listen, you get coming over here with no salty hit me, motherfucker, hit me. Like you take a you watch take a watch any match. You know when they stand up, they start throwing forearms with each other.
Yep.
Mm.
Watch the match and then pause it right before they get hit. They wait for it and cringe, like, cause you don't bring it and they start. That means you didn't hit them hard enough. like Suzuki, you do that shit. Suzuki just look at you and laugh, like really. Sit right there, and that should be so loud. I'm like, no. So you go to Japan, you go learn how to work, and then after you leave Japan, that shit, you bring that shit back. So you learn. I think if FTR is not injured by the time of the World Tag League, because they got to be part of it, they gonna really learn how to work. I mean, they know how to work. Don't get me wrong, because Dax is one of the hardest hitters in AEW, and Cash, he's just good. So they gonna bring some more shit to the table when they go to Japan. And I'm calling it right now. FTR Wrestle Kingdom. Bang. There you go.
If they healed up, because that tour they be in ain't no joke.
Yeah, where you say it's somewhere around the shoulder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I had surgery right here on my damn collarbone right here. So he if
like I said, both of them have it. Yeah, both of them have history with the shoulder.
Yeah. Cash got shoulder and forearm. Don't forget that.
I try to.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna forget that because I was like, there's no way he should be wrestling right
I
now.
won't forget it, but I try to forget it.
There's no way he should be wrestling right now with that.
No, that ain't nothing. I see an FMW.
Yeah.
But I would say if you see any sad move match and that motherfucker doesn't take his bicep, you can survive that.
Yeah.
Thanks to my wife watched it for the 100th time. I think I'm used to that now. So, but
Sabu, the greatest man of all time. All right,
greatest glue, human made of glue.
Yep.
What's going on?
Celebrities.
Roll out the red carpet. All right. So, for those who are wondering why this topic came about, because just a few days ago was the 25th anniversary. Yes, folks, but 25th anniversary of Dennis Rodman stepping into the ring at the very first time Bash the Beach with Hollywood Hogan against Lex Luger and the Giant. So this got us to thinking. There's been some celebrities that stepped in the ring, and did good, while others, made me wish, what were we thinking? So we wanted to look which celebrities actually shocked us and were good performers in the ring, and who wasn't.
I'm gonna take you all the way back. The originator of all this shit, Andy Kaufman. Andy Kaufman built this shit, man. Like at that time, there was no internet, and when you look back, they made shit real. Like I remember the slap. I watched the documentary on Comedy Central way back. So you see a slap. I sue you. I sue you. Everything you got.
I sue you, son of a bitch. I sue you.
So the story behind of it, they had it planned out in a hotel. So they come to full tuition and they did it. It worked. We see him wrestle back and forth, everything else. Now we talking about the best celebrity. I'm gonna have to give it to Dennis Rodman, Lawrence Taylor. This person didn't even wrestle. This person just show up. Pamela Anderson and Jenny Jameson.
Hey, now I know Pam.
WrestleMania 11.
Yeah,
I remember Pam Anderson like stepped in, but I thought she was only a valet.
Okay.
Click.
Well,
more is the one.
Let me do mine because I gotta get the hell out of here. Uh, now the best, now, like he said Andy Kaufman, but I'm gonna go. Probably I gotta go with the what's it the war to settle the score, and I have to go with Cindy Lauper, Mr. T, and then you got don't forget the interviews of celebrities in the backstage where you had Dane DeVito, you had man, who else? You had somebody else that should have been a wrestler. He was back there. So that started getting
Yeah,
like
back at the
blowing it up.
Rocket Wrestling era.
Right, that started blowing it up to the whole to Liberace was at WrestleMania and all that other shit. Muhammad Ali was the
Yeah,
enforcer and all that stuff. But if I go with the best, obviously he already named two of them because Lawrence Taylor main event at WrestleMania. It was a double main event, mind you. Lawrence Taylor main event WrestleMania. Dennis Rodman coming in during the Bulls in the finals.
Yes.
The motherfuckers will be practicing for the championship. He won't be on Monday Nitro. So Dennis Rodman, Karl Malone, you know, he's a prick, but Karl Malone did a good job. I'm not gonna forget the latest Bad Bunny and Logan did a good job. Entertaining wise, I still gonna go with my man from Jackass. That shit was funny as hell last year.
Oh my god.
That was hilarious. Jackass as a whole, not just him. The whole group was there. What's my man name? Oh god. No. He used to do the interviews at WrestleMania 4 and 5. And he told Andre the Giant to get his foot off his shoulder.
Bob Uecker.
Yeah, Bob Uecker. And when I talk about funny, like entertaining, that him. But if I go with the worst, the list could go a long time. But Snooki, Munoz, what's the name? I forgot.
Menounos.
Thank you, Menounos. Goddamn, who told her she wore white pants at WrestleMania? Didn't really do. Let's not go there. What? I forgot that reality star that was in TNA.
Jenna Maraska.
Oh my god, that was just terrible.
Her Sharmell.
Yeah, that was just terrible. But terrible. Yeah, if I go now, memorable, I'm still gonna say just because we could have had something there. Shaq. Shaq is the only man that was in AEW, WWE, WCW, and a short little cameo in TNA. So that's all I'm gonna say. Well, fellas, I'm gonna continue watching while I'm getting ready. I gotta go, but I'll be ready for. I'll definitely be here full time next week. But I'm definitely going. I'm still watching while I'm getting dressed. So peace.
All right, brother. Yeah, but damn. I took up all of my damn celebrities. I had to disagree with a couple of films though, because okay, the WrestleMania one I could agree with, but then I was like, sorry, Kelly. Yeah, I've never been too high of a fan of some of you. Although I do gotta admit, like near the end of her run, she actually kind of got a little good, but that was mostly because she was working with Beth. But like her other two matches though, like Menounos did good. But yeah, I would say like Bad Bunny definitely wound up impressing because, but then again, Bad Bunny was also a fan though because anybody remember in one of his videos he was actually wearing the old school Latino Heat shirt. Like it was I think it was the first or the second one, but I forgot which one. But yeah, he did good. Of course, Malone did good, and I had to say when he hit that diamond cutter up on Kurt Hennig on Nitro when Goldberg won the title, that was definitely awesome.
Oh yeah, that was really good.
And then Hell, even Jay Leno, I had to admit, shocked me because I was like, I know old ass Jay up in this ring, and I had them. You see, I think Diamond Dallas Page do not get some of the credit they deserve because working with both Malone and Leno, and he made both of them look like $1 million in their respective performances. And got to give him credit for that one.
Yeah, they did
And
awesome.
one of the rare times I actually got to give Hogan credit because he was actually letting them get some good offense
hmm Um, if we talking about worse, Drew Carey, the Warrior Rumble,
on. Although he did make that entertaining
and
because I was like, when Kane showed up, yeah, I was like, Drew Carey was the smartest dude I had ever seen in wrestling.
he earned the Hall of Fame for that. That's the most crazy part about that. Just for that Warrior Rumble match. Um,
all, technically he did. Now wait a minute, the Hardys eliminated each other at the same time.
yeah, he pretty much eliminated himself because he don't be involved with that match no more.
Yeah, well,
Um,
shoot, if you saw Kane with Jew,
yeah,
and this
get a
this was
shot
still
for.
Kane when this was still Kane when he was like Tombstone and Pete Rose and all that. You
Shit.
know?
I look, either you fight Kane, get eliminated, or just have a good chance to get a shot for the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania.
Yeah. But oh, somebody is that. Oh shit, how did I forget this one? Kevin Federline.
That that
Yeah,
was entertaining. I give him that the rap battle
yeah,
and him against John Cena for the WWE
yeah.
Championship.
All
That was
right,
very
but
entertaining.
well, I'll say this though. Yeah, yeah, but I'll say this though. The rap off was kind of alright, but yeah, the match itself though, not as much. But although I'll say this, that was my favorite FU that Cena ever gave. But let me think of another one.
Let's see, Pete
Oh, shit,
Rose.
oh, Pete, yeah. Although Pete didn't really wrestle, he just like got tombstone by Kane like 3 WrestleManias in a row.
Oh my God, how did I forget him?
Yeah.
Forget him, Mr. T.
Yeah. All right. Now, WrestleMania 1, all right, that was good. But the boxing match he and Piper had at WrestleMania 2, though, yeah, that was going to degenerate in a hurry.
That was
Because,
okay.
especially because like Piper ain't want to get knocked out because, yeah, but, yeah, because I had a feeling, like that match wasn't going to go down smooth or whatever. But speaking of like boxers at WrestleMania, yeah, money.
Floyd Mayweather. That
Yep.
was good match, entertaining match, I would say.
Yeah.
He got some licks in and
Yeah.
the brass knuckles.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to mention them damn brass knuckles because that's about the only way he was definitely beating Big Show.
Oh, since we talking about boxing, let's not forget about Muhammad Ali versus Antonio Inoki.
And oh, come on, that's like the predecessor of it all. Yeah. And
That match was
yeah,
I was a classic in their
yeah,
own way.
yeah, especially because like Anuki was like on his back most of his time, really, like using his feet. But
I
I gotta
mean,
admit, it was a smart technique though, because I'm like, yeah, you're gonna stand toe to toe with Ali at his peak. Yeah, good luck with that. Mm.
yeah, chopped them legs up though. God damn.
Mm. And oh, I was about to say, and since and let's not forget like another big predecessor celebrities being in the ring, the WrestleMania 2 Battle Royal, and
The
of course,
refrigerator.
like yeah, we all remember that infamous double cross with like William Perry getting eliminated. He's like, all right, Big John, you got me. And then he yanks Stud over the top rope as well. Mm. Yeah.
That's classic. Oh, speaking
And,
of football, Rob Gronkowski, Gronk.
Oh, that's great because oh yeah, when he got involved with the Andre the Giant Battle Royal and helped Mojo win. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
won the 24/7 title at WrestleMania.
Yep. While he was hosting. And
Yeah.
yeah. And I was about to say, like, I have to say, maybe I don't know, like how Gronk's help is and whatnot, but I was like, man, if he would have left a couple years earlier, could definitely see him being a full time like because we all know he got the personality for it. Because,
He, he probably the same boy as Pat McCaffrey.
yeah. Oh damn! Speaking of how the hell did we not mention Pat off the jump? Because I had to say this when I saw him against Adam Cole. I admit I was like, shit, Pat must have been working out somewhere other than that because he looked a little too good for somebody that never wrestled. And then the War Games, um, doing that swanton off the top of the cage, and,
Oh yeah.
and I'm like, Pat, yeah, Pat's definitely somebody who was like a like a real fan growing up, and that's where I think that's where I think like the people like him, Bad Bunny, Maria, um, they all get into this because the people who are like legit fans, yeah, they're the ones who, yeah, like they're the ones who really get into it. And um, although he never wrestled, I was gonna say the one person I would have loved to have seen like in a match would probably be Regis because that man had more wrestling. All right, maybe other than Joan Rivers and Arsenio, but it was a toss up between them three. But those three always had a lot of wrestlers under their shoes, and I'm like, let's see, I know Regis took a stunner. Thankfully, it
Mhm.
wasn't as bad as Vince's.
Oh god.
Um, he's been in the sharpshooter. Um, I know he's had like a couple of. I know he's been in a couple of moves, and I'll always remember one of my. And I actually forgot about this. I actually forgot about this episode until like I found it way back when. But Regis should have known that when he had Ravishing Rick Rude, that Kathy Lee was going to be in trouble because
Oh.
because yeah, because true to form, yeah, yeah, of course, yeah, Ravishing Rick Rude spent like a good part of his interview flirting with Kathy Lee. And
Yeah, yes, that's Rick Rude, and he gave it the ladies. Speaking of
yep.
ladies, you know I would love to be in the WWE or being in pro wrestling. I would
Mm.
love to see Cardi B because at one point Cardi B and Lacey Evans had a little Twitter beef one time, and we all thought that she would be in SummerSlam, and which that would be one hell of a good match because Cardi B used to be a wrestling fan during the Attitude Era.
Mm.
Um, I would love to see Nicki Minaj,
Mm.
Megan Thee Stallion, which she'd be perfect for NXT.
Yeah.
Um, I would like to see Method Man.
Uh, wait a minute. Wait, that's perform the Rock's theme on the Aggression album, right?
Yeah, SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Because I was trying to think of who. Oh, and then speaking of rappers, I was like thinking of another one, Snoop, because I gotta. Although I do gotta say, I forgot what it was, either AEW or Impact, but I was like, one of them splashes he really should not have done.
AEW.
Yeah,
That Strong Splash was awkward as hell when he did that shit, but it
yeah.
worked.
But the Impact, yeah, but the one he did at Impact, he came off a lot better. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, and then not to mention at WrestleMania, yeah, dude, that clothesline he nailed on Santino. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
hmm
That was, although what happened afterwards kind of threw me a little jealousy towards him because he got to make out with Maria afterwards. But But hey, Snoop, hey, you did you, man. You did you.
Oh, yeah.
Um, oh, but Lord, I would say. But then there was some celebrities, like I said, like interviewing wise. Oh, Tiffany Haddish. Mm.
Ooh.
I forget, wait, what did she call the United States title? Do you remember like last year's SummerSlam?
I was like, what? Good
Did she
lord.
call it the national championship or something like that?
Yeah, she bossed it up so bad. I'm like, I don't know MLW work for WWE. Like, damn, how you messed it up? It's the United States Championship. You call it a National State Championship title, something like that?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was like, oh Lord. I was like, thank goodness Damien covered it. But yeah,
yeah. Like, if anybody, I'd rather have DJ, not DJ, Charlamagne the God or Vlad TV come along interviewing WWE wrestlers or any wrestlers.
oh, since you mentioned Mad TV, what was my man that used to impersonate Austin?
Oh, Will
Oh, Will
Sasso.
Sasso. Yeah. Oh yeah, I used to love when he came on. Yeah, and then ironically enough, oh, but yeah, he got his ass whooped by Bret Hart that one time on um
I ain't gonna lie, that was classic. Him, Deborah Wilson, all few with Bret Hart. I think it was for the United States Championship at one point.
yeah,
That was classic. That was a good crossover. I wish they
mm,
did the same thing at SNL, but SNL with WWF at the time. But Will Sasso, he deserves some praise because he's
oh no,
that was
wait a
a
minute,
different.
Don, they did do something on SNL because remember when Colin Jost was making fun of Braun Strowman
Oh yeah.
or
Oh shit. Yes, Michael Chell and
oh yeah, and then Che was trying to tell him, man, keep your mouth shut, and then Colin wound up roping Che. I'll say, yeah, you know what, me and Michael will both be at WrestleMania. I was like, man, sure said I'm gonna be at WrestleMania. You the one that's running your mouth. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, needless to say, I never heard of and Colin Jost wearing a OBJ, the Cleveland Browns OBJ jersey at
oh,
MetLife Stadium. Mm, mm,
that was terrible. Hey, to be honest, I ain't gonna lie. I thought one of these guys would have win it all in that battle royale.
mm.
I'm like, shit, they wouldn't win this show. Shit, that would be a WrestleMania moment.
Yeah. Oh no, if Joseph, yeah, especially like I said, with Jost wearing that Cleveland OBJ jersey. Yeah. And I gotta admit, as much as I'm not a Jersey Shore fan, I do gotta admit, Snooki did perform somewhat decent at WrestleMania. A lot better than a lot better than JWoww did at Impact. Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that I would say.
Yeah,
Uh,
but then again, I was like, yeah. But I'm like, at the same time, I would never want to see anybody from Jersey Shore in any ring whatsoever again. And
no.
speaking of, and yeah, then speaking of which, damn, there's got to be somebody that was good at Impact. Oh, wait a minute. Although not a actual participant, I was about to say I still remember Toby Keith suplexing Jeff Jarrett on the premiere edition of TNA. And I was like,
I want to say Pac-Man, but Moose
yeah,
tag team partner.
yeah. Oh, wait a minute, Team Pac-Man. Yeah, how did I forget? Yeah. Oh
He,
Lord,
he won a tag team title for not doing anything except throwing the football.
yeah. Or at least or like making it rain on somebody. But
And that's all he can do, make it rain. But he won a tag team title.
yeah,
That's the only championship he could see too. There's a tag team title.
yep.
Uh, then we got Moose tag team partner. I forgot old boy name, but he was phenomenal, and he could have been a great wrestler, but he's still with football. Um, matter of fact, I could look him up. Thanos. Bound for Glory.
Oh, which which one was it? Like 2006? All right, so it
Uh,
had to have been after 2016 because that's when he debuted there.
it probably so because that's during that time they had a six-sided ring.
Well, who did? It's with Mike Bennett that year. That was a singles match. Oh, Stephen Bonner.
Oh God, yes,
Oh yeah,
Stephen.
because I remember. Yeah, because I remember he's up in UFC as well. Let's see. And then next year he was Moose and Cross. That was Moose and Shamrock after that one.
Okay, that's his name. D'Angelo Williams.
Oh, D'Angelo Williams. And, oh yeah, should have known Ex Panther.
But of course.
But man, I would say this like celebrities always had like a good rapport in wrestling. Like whether they were just involved in a backstage segment, whether they're actually in the ring, or um or if they're just doing promos or whatever. But and like I said, there's definitely some who dig it. And like we're about to see next Saturday at SummerSlam, Logan Paul making his return to the ring. And as much as I usually try not to like the Paul brothers on any aspect, I gotta give him credit. And like Logan's actually pretty damn good at WrestleMania.
Yeah, gotta give him credit what's due,
Mm.
and plus he's on WWE 2K22 as a DLC character,
Oh,
which that's impressive. But yeah, celebrities in pro wrestling is part of history from
yep,
the 60s and 70s all the way up to now, from either as an indies or either in WWE, WCW, ECW, New Japan. Sometimes Hustle depends on who you got in that roster. Celebrities part of it, and celebrities always want to become a wrestler, either one of those big one of the big brands. And
yep,
it's good to see them. Now, some do belong in the ring and participate in the match, but they don't need to win a. I tell you about, I do want to see them win a title, like Johnny Knoxville win the Intercontinental Championship and
yeah,
Devon never win the World Heavyweight Championship. But
yeah,
it's part of history. It's part of the entertainment because it is so-called sports entertainment. So without celebrities, we still get good wrestling, but still you need something spectacular. You still need something to get people eyes glued to a TV screen, and with or like star power.
yeah.
And there's
Oh,
so
no,
many names
forgot
you can bring up.
Stephen Amell,
Oh,
Arrow.
oh yes,
Yeah,
him was in part. He was part of Bullet Club, and plus he's part of
yep,
being elite.
yep. And then, of course, let's not forget him and well, at the time Neville, but now no Pac. Of course, teaming up at SummerSlam, Red Arrow, Black Arrow, Green Arrow, and all the other sorts of arrows.
Yeah, everybody's celebrity would be joining, and hopefully down the road we see some more celebrities in the near future.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
man, I gotta say, this has been a hell of a week, man, going into the wrestling.
yeah, and next week we got SummerSlam. Of course, we still got G1 Climax, which we
Yep.
probably talk about next time.
Yeah.
Um, I think Pro with Noah. I got watched this week Pro with Noah because I got on my wrestling universe. I got to watch that. Um, of course, SummerSlam, and you know That's gonna be real interesting to
Yeah, matter of
see.
fact, first pay-per-view without Vince. Oh, that's actually something. And damn, I hope I did not take the thing down from Twitter, and I probably did. But I actually noticed something. Yeah, did you notice that Woods actually name dropped? Well, not specifically, but
Mention Ring of
he
Honor,
had
IWGP.
and not to mention Kenny Omega by his handle name.
I heard that. I'm like, because I was playing Call of Duty. I'm like, okay, he mentioned ROH Tag Team title, IWGP Tag Team title, and then he mentioned no, Omega Mega Man X. I'm like, hold up, that's Kenny Omega. What the? And I'm thinking, like, oh shit,
Hmm.
they they dropping names because back in the
Yeah.
day, Vince Man would not allow that shit. You just can't say
No.
nothing.
Yeah, and yeah, that was actually the whole thing of the post was that man, they didn't even wait 24 hours to start dropping Vince's rules or whatever. And I was like, yep, yep, that's true because like for the first time, I think Michael Cole actually called people fans instead of WWE Universe. And
Yes,
like I said, the whole Mega Man thing, I was like, damn, they really. Yeah, it's like they ain't wait like no time dropping them rules off of his.
shit. They feel so comfortable after after Vince Man left. So it's going to be really interesting to see on Monday Night Raw without Vince, and this is going to be a different era for
Yeah.
WWE. So I'm going to be looking for that, and now that NXT and SmackDown, and of course NXT UK. So I'm definitely be watching that. So so next week topic, um should we want to talk about for next week?
Oh, so we're probably gonna wind up, of course, talking about SummerSlam and WWE life without Vince, but also since let's see what we. Seeing how football's going to be back in a week, how about we talk about the many the many athletes of the gridiron who have stepped into the ring.
Ah, Red Iron players in pro wrestling.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be one hell of a good topic, and after that, gonna talk about the world of going on in wrestling, and along with life after McMahon.
Yeah.
So in a few more minutes, we'll give you a watch WWE Legends, the Billa Twins.
Oh Lord, forgot about
Yeah,
them tonight. Yeah.
yeah, that's gonna be a real interesting show.
Yep.
But but anyway, before we leave, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget the like button, share it to your friends, family, your wrestling buddies. It's a great episode today. Great show, great topic. Pretty much all the reasons for all the topic over the world. Um, I'm your boy, Heel Carmichael, my boy Rockin' Reese, my boy Antonio, and next week, until then, see you same time, 6 o'clock. Anywhere else, different time, different schedule, oh, different time. Until then, always embrace the thirst.
See you next week.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.